If desire is unexpressed, it turns into neediness. For example, if you want to hug someone, or if you want to have a conversation with someone, or maybe you want to ask your crush out, and there's this desire, and there is no way for you to express that desire, you don't express it, then it turns into this needy feeling, this feeling of like, I'm lacking something, and it just kind of like collapses inside. In this video, we're going to talk about why that is and how you can avoid that. And if this is the first time that we meet, I'm Jonas, and on this channel we talk about authenticity and personal growth. We provide tools and ideas that help you gain clarity, freedom, and fulfillment in your life. If you haven't yet, consider subscribing. So I recently had to realize this again, actually in a training that I'm doing, because there's this girl there where I somehow feel a lot of desire. Maybe I want to hug her, I want to maybe just spend some time with her, talk with her. There's just these kind of desires, and because of, well, some history that I had with this girl that I kind of like felt very rejected, it was really hard for me to follow up on that desire. And I just realized at this training that I'm doing that this effect of like me not expressing that desire, it turns into neediness and this feeling of like really I can't like express myself, and I just start to get very needy around her, and actually also start to get needy around other people. And I kind of was always aware of this dynamic already before, but there was this teacher called Elaine Young that actually said this sentence that I've already said multiple times, which is, unexpressed desire turns into neediness. And the key to understand here really is that expressing that desire doesn't have to mean that you're actually able to fulfill that desire. So for example, if I want to get to know someone, or if I want to ask my crush out and I express that, then the other person doesn't necessarily have to want to also live that desire with me. But just expressing that, giving it some kind of form, is going to create a different effect inside of me. But if I don't express it, if I don't allow that form to exist, that desire to exist, then it turns into this needy feeling. Maybe you've also experienced that when you're in a group and there's a certain person that you want to talk to, or there's a certain thing you want to do, and you don't do it for a really long time, it starts to kind of like accumulate, and you're going to start to like have this feeling of like, it's uncomfortable. That's because desire is unexpressed. So what I would invite you to do, to not fall into this trap of not expressing your desire, I would invite you to, first of all, get very aware of when is a desire coming up inside of me? When is there something that I want to do and that I feel like an impulse, that there's something that I would like to have or to do? And really get very curious about that. And when that comes up, as soon as it comes up, find the right way to express that in one form or another. And maybe sometimes you don't catch the first impulse, but maybe you catch the second one or the third one. But the longer you wait for that to be expressed in some kind of form, the more it accumulates as neediness. So, and then the kind of like mindset about it is that oftentimes you're afraid to be rejected when we express a desire. I mean, I had this with this girl, and it was quite difficult because there was actually some history of like her rejecting me for certain things, and I know how hard that can be. And yet actually, like if I look back at my life and I'm like, okay, there was this desire and I expressed it, and let's say I got rejected. If I look back at my life and look at this point in life where I was expressing my desire, but I got rejected, I wasn't able to like fulfill that desire, I wouldn't look back at that moment and say like, what a stupid idea to express this desire. I would be like, yes, I went for what felt right for me to do. I expressed my desire and I wasn't able to live it. Like I was rejected for that, but yet I was expressing my truth. So that's actually way more fulfilling than to avoid that and turn into neediness and not be able to live my life, not to live my desires, express myself in the way that I want to express myself, express my desires. And this whole idea about desires actually expands into other areas of your life too. Like if there is a desire to create a project or to maybe do a big trip, or to do something new in life, there's this desire and you don't live it, you're also going to accumulate this kind of like neediness around it, or this feeling of like you're being stuck, or this heaviness that builds up because you're not expressing it, you're not living it. So the invitation really is to feel closely into these desires that are coming up, these impulses, and whenever you feel that is there, find a way to express it. And always know the desire doesn't have to be fulfilled, but allowing yourself to express it is already going to give you a feeling of like, I'm on my path, even if it doesn't turn out like it's going to be fulfilled. But I am going to be fulfilled on a deeper level because I allow myself to be true and follow my path. So thanks for watching, and if you liked the video, please hit the like button. And to support my channel, I would really invite you to subscribe to my channel and also turn on the notifications by pressing on the notification bell so that you will be notified when new videos are going to come out. And hey, there are so many videos on this channel, I would invite you to watch some more of them. This one is one where I'm talking about how to live authentically, and this one is a video that YouTube suggests you should watch. So have a great day and goodbye.